Good evening, and welcome to Samaritan's Celebration of Life Gala, presented by our dear friends at Holman Enterprises. Thanks so much for joining us this evening. My name is Chris Rollins, and I'm the Chief Development Officer here at Samaritan. This year's theme is Above and Beyond, and we're excited to honor all of our volunteers with the Circle of Excellence Award. Each day, our volunteers go above and beyond to support Samaritan's charitable mission of service. And for that, it's our honor to recognize them tonight. Before we continue with the gala celebration, just a few notes. First, do not forget to grab your gala celebration box, brought to you by our champion sponsor, Virtua Health. Set aside that bubbly, because in just a few minutes, our President and CEO, Mary Ann Boccalini, will lead us in a toast. Our sparkling wine toast is sponsored by Francis and Eric Herr. Second, if you've not already done so, please purchase your delightful dining raffle tickets by 7:15. You can buy your winning ticket right here on the website by visiting SamaritanNJ.org/gala, or if you wish, by calling 856-552-3205. Again, 856-552-3205. Two lucky winners will each win a dozen $100 gift certificates to some great area restaurants, a $1,200 prize. We'd like to thank each of our participating restaurants, and especially our grand raffle sponsor, our dear friends at Innovative Benefit Planning. Again, raffle sales close at 7:15, and the winners will be drawn live this evening, so be sure to stay with us. Third, our online auction will remain open until 9 p.m. tomorrow night. To place your winning bid, scan the QR code or click on the link, again, at SamaritanNJ.org/gala. Eagles, Phillies, Flyers tickets, memorabilia, cigars, wine, great restaurants, and much more. There really is something for everyone. I'd like to thank our gala committee members who worked so hard to put the auction together, and thank all of those who donated an auction item. All donors and sponsors are listed in the digital program book, also at SamaritanNJ.org/gala. So please take a moment to flip through the book and take advantage of the links to our sponsors' own web pages. Then, keep those good corporate citizens in mind the next time you need a product or service. Raffle and auction links are active, so get clicking and good luck. Now, we're all set. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. To get us started, we'll begin with one of three special musical guests, each with the Samaritan connection. Over the years, Moorestown Friends Meeting House has hosted our annual Tree of Life ceremony, and their choir has been a very important part of those celebrations. It's my pleasure to introduce the Moorestown Friends Choir.
This is for the busted heart. This is for the question mark. This is for the outcast soul, lost control, no one knows. Sing it for the can't go back. Sing it for the broken past. Sing it for the just found out life is now upside down. If you're looking for hope tonight, raise your hand. If you're feeling alone and don't understand, if you're fighting in the fight of your life, then stand. We're gonna make it through this hand in hand. And if we fall, we will fall together. Together. This is for the second chance. This is for the new romance. Sing it for the loved in vain, overcame. It's not too late. If you're looking for hope tonight, raise your hand. If you're feeling alone and don't understand, if you're fighting in the fight of your life, then stand. We're gonna make it through this hand in hand. If we fall,
my hand.
Together,
Help me stand.
when we rise, we will rise together. Together we are dangerous. Together with our differences. Together we are bolder, braver, stronger.
Good evening, dear friends, colleagues, and volunteers. My name is Mary Ann Boccalini, and I'm the President and CEO of Samaritan. It is my honor and pleasure to welcome you to this year's gala celebration. Despite the busyness of life, you have chosen to spend this time with us. Your presence is meaningful and appreciated. Thank you. Whether you serve on the Samaritan team or support us through your gifts, sponsorships, or volunteer service, you make a tremendous difference in the lives of the nearly 11,000 people we serve in South Jersey each year. On their behalf, we are most grateful. Your work and generous spirit make it possible for us to provide services that enhance the lives of those who are aging, seriously ill, or nearing the end of life. Tonight, we celebrate our collective purpose to put more love into the world through our connections to each other, those we serve, and our community. With that purpose in mind, I'm so proud to present the Circle of Excellence Award to Samaritan's dedicated and passionate volunteers. They are so special to us. Without them, we would not be here, nor would we be able to accomplish all that we do. Volunteers started Samaritan in Morristown over 40 years ago, and today, a 500-member volunteer team shares their time, talent, and gifts with us in many ways. Some examples include, but are not limited to, visiting patients to offer companionship, reinforcing our extraordinary hospice service to veterans through respectful listening, welcoming visitors to the Samaritan Center in Voorhees, and so much more. With a variety of volunteer opportunities in our local community, many choose to volunteer for us because they have experienced the expertise and compassion of our staff, and they want to give back. We are blessed to have such dedicated, passionate, caring, and hardworking people in our Samaritan family. Thank you, volunteers, for all that you do. So now, it is time for a toast. Please raise your glass and join me. As you do, I would like to share this quote. The heart of the volunteer is not measured in size, but by the depth of the commitment to make a difference in the lives of others. Congratulations to our volunteers for all the love you put into action. We salute you. We thank you. We are grateful for you. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce our dear friend, Mindy Holman. Mindy, thank you from the bottom of our collective hearts for your support and friendship over many, many years. We are extremely grateful to everyone at Holman Enterprises, this year's presenting sponsor.
Hi, I'm Mindy Holman, and all of us at Holman Enterprises are proud to be the presenting sponsor of the Celebration of Life Gala for this, I think, our 14th year. Samaritan has long been a special organization to our extended Holman family. Not 2 weeks ago, I got an email from a coworker telling me how grateful she was for the care that Samaritan gave to her father toward the end of his life. And I could understand how she felt, as Samaritan was there for my mom, for my whole family, really, when she passed away in 2010. And during this past summer, I once again got to experience firsthand the impact that the organization has on the families in its care. My closest friend left us in July, and I was so grateful that Samaritan was there for her in her final months. Samaritan is this collection of amazing individuals like Brenda, who was my friend's home health aide, and who brought sunshine into the house with her every time she stepped in the door. But Not all of the amazing individuals at Samaritan are part of the staff. There are hundreds of volunteers who take on all sorts of roles, serving on boards or committees, acting as greeters, staffing the thrift shop, performing administrative tasks, sitting with patients and holding their hand. So think about it. There are almost 400 employees, yet there are 500 volunteers. I think that it's fair to say that Samaritan could not function as we know it without the sacrifice of time and talent offered by these generous individuals. And it's very apt that the Circle of Excellence Award is being presented to all of Samaritan's volunteers. So congratulations to each one of you, and thank you from the bottom of my heart for all that you do. And now I am delighted to introduce the Timber Creek Select Choir from Timber Creek Regional High School. The choir is an a cappella group that sings a variety of traditional and contemporary hits. And what else is great about them is that choir member Chandler Nankumar is also a member of Samaritan's volunteer organization for teenagers. So sit back and enjoy. And thanks again for being with us.
Broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round. You can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Ooh, mountains, we gon' walk it out. And mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again, for you. When the silence isn't quiet, it feels like things are getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the way to the mountains, bring it to a tear.
Wasn't that lovely? Thanks to the Timber Creek Select Choir. I hope you're enjoying the program. A reminder, the delightful dining raffle is now closed, and we will be drawing those 2 lucky winners live towards the end of tonight's program. So stay tuned. Bidding in the auction will remain open online until 9 p.m. tomorrow. So be sure to click on the auction link above and place your bid and check back in before the Super Bowl. Our online auction is made possible by Above and Beyond sponsors Adjucat Outdoor Advertising, Freedom Mortgage, and Marie Ann Stewart. Thank you for your sponsorship. And now I'd like to turn it over to Jamie Bratton, our Gala Committee Chair.
Hi, my name is Jamie Bratton, and I am Vice President of Marketing and Engagement at Innovative Benefit Planning here in Morristown. 4 years ago, I joined the Gala Committee, and today I am honored to serve as the chair. Volunteering on this committee has been extremely rewarding. I've had the opportunity to experience the passion and empathy the Samaritan staff has for their patients, their families, and the community. That level of care is inspiring, and being a small part of their impact is gratifying. Volunteering for the Gala is a great honor for many reasons, including the fact that we recognize people and businesses that have supported Samaritan's mission of service over the years. And this year is extra special as we recognize the 500 dedicated individuals that give their gifts of time and talent, the Samaritan volunteers. Now I'd like to introduce a special video that plays tribute to Samaritan's volunteers, brought to you by our corporate sponsor, Home Health Works.
Hi, my name is Sally Cizo, and I'm the Director of Volunteer Services. Volunteers are the cornerstone of Samaritan. They are essential to the care we provide to patients and families, and we embrace them fully. Our team of almost 500 volunteers come from all backgrounds and ages. Most choose to volunteer at Samaritan because they have been touched by hospice care and they want to give back. They fill many varied roles at Samaritan, which includes our wonderful Board of Trustees and other committees who help us navigate every aspect of our organization. Volunteers who visit with patients and families to provide support and companionship. Pet therapy offers support to patients and families in need of a dog visit to make them smile or to calm them. Volunteers sit vigil by a bedside while someone is actively dying so that no one dies alone. Vet-to-Vet volunteers add that military connection to the visit, creating lasting memories with the patients and families. They also help with our ceremonies that we conduct to honor veterans. In our administrative office, they support every department by helping with tasks ranging from data entry to phone calls and everything in between. Our greeters at the Samaritan Center greet each family member. Bereavement volunteers make that important check-in call to our grieving families. Golf and Gala volunteers are a huge help to ensure our two biggest fundraisers are successful. Volunteers at our thrift store help to make it a pleasure to shop there. Our teen group, known as Samaritans, come from over 13 area high schools. They help with many projects for our patients and families, including our Giving Thanks, Preserving Memories at Thanksgiving. We have many groups that sew, knit, and crochet for our families, individuals that make the clay hearts that go into our pronouncement packets, and more. Samaritan could not do all the vast number of things that we do without our volunteers. They exemplify the Samaritan difference with their big hearts and generous spirits. I could not think of a better group of people so deserving of being honored and recognized for their contribution to Samaritan.
The way I got into Samaritan, when I retired in 2009, I knew I was going to do volunteer work, but I didn't know where. And in 2010, my partner David developed brain cancer, so I became a caregiver for 2.5 years. And we were recommended to Samaritan, and because of the care that they gave David, the kindness and compassion that they showed him as well as me, I knew when the time came where I was going to be volunteering.
When my husband passed away, Samaritan, I called them and I felt the connection right away. I mean, I was really sad, and they were on the phone very, compassionate. I mean, just wanted me to feel that I wasn't by myself. They were like the first people that I reached out to and the first people that got back to me right away. You know how you owe your life to somebody. You know, I owe my commitment or my service to Samaritan.
As a volunteer, I always feel appreciated by Samaritan, And at the end of the day, if I've been out volunteering, I have, a reaction of emotion. Sometimes it might be sad. More often than not, though, I feel energized and joyful within.
Yards of Love, I started it for my Girl Scout Gold Award project. And so with the help of some of my community members, my school, I could make a bunch of crochet blankets, the fleece blankets with crochet borders. And the goal was to be able to give them to Samaritan to just show the patients and their families that there are people that are there for them, who love them, like even in their time of need when they're going through such a hard time.
I left for the military for 4 years, and I came back and I decided that I need to help out veterans that are, in a difficult situation with their life. And I think it's good for them to be able to talk to a younger veteran as myself and be able to tell their story and pass on their life experiences.
Favorite part would be, number one, giving the caregiver an opportunity to have a couple hours to themselves. I was a caregiver. I know what it means to be one. And that 2 hours to do shopping, take a nap, whatever. I'm doing what to me isn't anything great, but to them it means everything. And that's so nice.
I love the people. As soon as I came into this department, Samaritan, and they just actually just grabbed me and hugged me and says, welcome, we're glad to have you here.
Sometimes patients don't have families, and you might be the only person sitting with that person as they're passing. And to be able to hold their hand and talk to them, and hopefully you're making that situation much easier for them.
My time is very important, but I also want to give it to other people.
I couldn't imagine going to another place to volunteer and help people. This is part of my life, and I consider a lot of the people that work here part of my family.
I just love seeing how much of a difference the little things really make. Important memories to me are some of the reactions I saw, the positive reactions I got from the patients, the staff members.
Being able to help others, that's something that everybody should do in life. We're it.
Even though you're young, you can still make a big difference and find something that matters to you and be a part of it.
And this is the best. And everybody treats you so well. So it's a win-win for me.
They literally saved my life. So I just want to give them that commitment back and say, I'm going to be a service to you. Anything that you need, I'm going to do.
Samaritan has done more for me than I've done for them. And I can't wait to get back to doing the home visits again.
What an outstanding video. It is a true testimony to the important contributions of Samaritan's amazing volunteers. My name is Philip Heath, and I am proud to be chair of the Board of Trustees at Samaritan. On behalf of the board, thank you for joining us. I would like to begin by thanking all of the volunteers who give their time and talent to Samaritan, including my fellow board and committee members. Thank you to the Gala Committee, whose members work hard to organize such a wonderful event each year. I'd like to especially thank Jamie Bratton, Gala Chair, for her tireless efforts. During my tenure on the board, I have observed our volunteers' efforts combined with the expertise and compassion of our staff. This has enabled us to care for thousands each year through our hospice, palliative, primary care, and grief support services. All of these services meet patients' physical, emotional, and spiritual needs, and also provide support to family caregivers. To truly care for the whole person and support their families, our services span beyond the scope of what is reimbursed by insurance. That's why your donations and sponsorships are so important and make a real difference in the lives of so many, including your family, friends, loved ones, and neighbors. Before I introduce our third and final special musical selection of the night, please join me in a round of applause for Samaritan's volunteers, tonight's honorees. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce Rowan University's Jazz Ensemble. Sue Lehrman, Dean of the Business School at the university, sits on Samaritan's Board of Trustees alongside me. Samaritan and Rowan have enjoyed a long partnership, collaborating to advance palliative care through educational opportunity. Please enjoy this musical selection in honor of our volunteers.
Wasn't that fun? Thanks to the Rowan Jazz Ensemble for that great tune. And now it's time to draw the winners of our delightful dining raffle. Now remember, we're going to draw 2 winners. Each receives a dozen $100 gift certificates to some great area restaurants. So good luck. All right. More than a few people reminded me to give them a good spin and dig in deep. So good luck. Here we go. Get one out here. And our first winner is James Cizo. And we will button back up and get our second winner. Do not worry, we will reach out to our winners and contact you to ensure that you get your certificates. Let's find our next winner. Reach in nice and deep and get Valerie Sweet. Valerie and James, congratulations. And again, we'll be reaching out to you to make sure that we get you your certificates. Congratulations. Now remember, bidding in our online auction is still open and will remain open until 9 p.m. tomorrow night. So click on that auction link and don't let your favorite item get away. Now, as we near the close of our program, I'd like to again thank and congratulate our volunteers for all they do for Samaritan and the community that we serve. They are truly deserving of the Circle of Excellence Award. So cheers and thanks to all of you. Here now are just a few words from a few of our sponsors and friends who sent their well wishes.
Hi everyone. We've popped a Prosecco so we can make a toast to Samaritan's 500 volunteers during this year's virtual gala. Cheers everyone.
Cheers everybody.
Cheers to Samaritan volunteers.
Hello everyone. I wanted to wish everyone the best for
our Samaritan Above and Beyond Celebrating Life Gala. In addition to wishing everyone the best for our gala, I also wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you to Holman Enterprises for once again being our presenting sponsor. And then finally, I wanted to offer our warm and special thanks to all of our volunteers who make Samaritan who we are today, and wish you all to have a wonderful time this year. Thank you.
Thank you for supporting Samaritan Healthcare and Hospice in their annual gala. I'd like to introduce the team from Connor Strong and Buckaloo. To my left,
Sarah Lambert.
to my right,
Gianna Mastromarco.
And Josh Marcacci.
and I'm Jack Tarditi, and I'm also representing Justin Ackerman. We thank you for the opportunity we've had to serve Samaritan Healthcare and Hospice, and we're glad that we can be part of the celebrations, raising some funds so that Samaritan Healthcare and Hospice can continue the work they're doing in serving the many people in South Jersey. On behalf of the Connor Strong and Buckaloo team, salute, cheers!
Cheers!
Thanks, everyone. And if you'd like to share a selfie or video clip, please feel free to send them our way. We look forward to sharing them at a later time. Our virtual presentation tonight brought to you by our platinum sponsors, Archer Law, Friedman LLP, and Wolf Commercial Real Estate. Thanks to them, Holman Enterprises, and all of our generous sponsors who are listed in our digital program book here on the website. Please remember these generous organizations, and the next time you need a special service or product, thank them for supporting Samaritan. Finally, personally, thanks to Samaritan's marketing and development teams, Jen Adams and Caitlin Spooner, GCV Video, and our producer, Steve Lebetkin, for making tonight's presentation possible. Thank all of you for joining us. I hope you've enjoyed the evening. Have a fantastic night, and we'll see you for Gala 2023. Good night.